Hello everyone. This will be a little bit of a different video tonight, more like from the vault, so to speak. This experience I'm going to talk about happened sort of like in, I'm going to say either 2010 or 11, but I think it was 2011, maybe between January, March, April, I don't know. Anyway, it's not really that important for the actual date, but I wanted to say this is a little bit of a sort of a experience I had that was not as, well, it was just different. It was not so pleasant. I love Carlos Castaneda like everyone else does. And in a lot of his early writings and a lot of his peak moments, it was pretty good. Towards the end, I don't know so much. Not saying anything bad about it. I know he did a few things that Don Juan, his possible teacher, had said not to do. So, but I was into Carlos Castaneda. I have been since like in the early 90s, 1990s. So that's when I started reading his books. So. This was actually this particular book. I was doing an exercise in this particular book that was more to his students, to his women students that he had. And I was doing what it was supposed to be a powerful like exercise, and at that time I was thinking about, wouldn't it be nice to have, I don't know what I was thinking about. But anyway, if you don't really know somebody, it's really better not to just do it. I would say some meditations and things I'm all for, but this was not a meditation. This was just some kind of form of, I don't even remember exactly. I think it was to gain power or something. I don't remember. To like sort of for that particular individual woman. And I don't even remember the name of that individual woman. My late husband at the time, and my youngest son who was little at the time, were out in the back with the horses, and I was the only one inside, so I thought, ooh, this is a good time to do one of those exercises. And so, psyched I was, I just picked one. And I started doing, I think I was about halfway through it. And I was in the living room, and you can see there we have windows right there. And at the time, I had my Australian cattle dog, Shasta, was right out there in a pen, right by the window. I say that because it's important for the story, right? I was in the middle of, I think I was almost done actually, at least halfway through the exercise. And right there in the back, walking right across, right by Shasta's pen, and she saw it too, which is the important part. In fact, I think she even barked or something, was this woman. At the time, I didn't really think anything. I just thought, oh, maybe somebody there, for my late husband, sometimes he had things to do with horses and things, people coming or whatever. So I thought it was, someone like that. She was halfway attractive woman. At first I thought it could be my aunt too, but then I thought, no, it wasn't my aunt who lives across the street. It wasn't her. She had like platinum blonde hair, short, and a nice like floral sundress, I think, if I remember right, but a sundress nevertheless. And I got a little bit of a weird feeling, but I thought, it's just someone like that. She was a physical person walking right by the window. I didn't really think anything at the time. So, I stopped the exercise right away. First of all, I didn't really want anyone to see me doing any exercise there, and I went out the back to see if I could help her, find. And I didn't see anyone. And I went out, and I went all around the house. There was no car. And later I even asked my late husband, and he said, No, I didn't see anyone. Then I started getting chill up my spine. But I still thought, has to be, some kind of an explanation behind it, right? Then I looked up Carlos Castaneda and his group of women that he had. And that's when the chills really ran up my spine. They had all dyed their hair platinum blonde, short. I'm not sure if they were inclined to wear the dresses or so. I imagine they were. And I was thinking, why? I'm assuming it was the woman whose exercises I was doing, and I somehow had called her there. And because I didn't finish it, she just sort of faded. But I know they did some kind of things. They were saying something about maybe they got lost into some, other dimension or something. I was thinking, oh my God, what if, who knows what would have happened? What if she would have pulled me into her dimension? And I don't know what would have happened. Maybe I would have been trapped, or she would have come and, used my body or something. I don't know what would have happened. And I never used that book again. Right. And there you go. It's always better to really know before you do exercises, and that was the main thing of the story, before you just plow right into it. Meditations, I think most meditations are good, guided meditations. I love the guided meditations, but I usually just like to do the kind of meditation where you just sort of, I focus on one thing, and then it's just like, I feel like nice, blissful. It's like when I'm doing that, and then I get to that point, almost to that field where I'm not thinking at all. Have no thoughts whatsoever. And I know some people say, oh, you shouldn't do that. No, this is really great to do. Anyway, I love getting into that spot, that field that's around us all. That's really what we are anyway. We are the field. And that's where wonderful things can happen. And sometimes flashes of that's when you can see visions and things too. So anyway, enough of that. I love you all, and I wish you a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow and a wonderful weekend ahead. Don't do any exercises you're not sure of. But anyway, I do still love Carlos Castaneda. He has done a whole lot. I just wanted to put that in there for any Carlos Castaneda's fan. It was actually for one of the women anyway. So anyway, have a wonderful night.